All right, Brett Wilkin out of the Olympia, pulled out. He's got some kind of stomach issue. Sounds like he's got some kind of, I don't know, stomach flu or something, digestion problem, because he made a video on his Instagram sharing exactly what happened. Sounds like he is very sick, but we haven't not seen him in a year and a half. So this wasn't like a huge shocker. It wasn't like, oh man, for him, it sucked because, he's probably been prepping to do the Olympia all year. I would hope he was. I don't know. I don't know the guy. I don't know his work ethic. I'm assuming he would have been prepping, and to pull 4 weeks out, that sucks. It really sucks. But why don't we just go and take a look at exactly what he had to say? And here we go. Brett the Butcher Wilkin. That's your nickname? Who are you, Daniel Day-Lewis? Are you getting casted in the sequel to Gangs of New York? All right, whatever. I don't know. Here we go.
What's up, everybody? Unfortunately, this is going to be one of the harder videos I've ever had to make before. It took the last few days to actually bring this all together and talk about it with the decision. But with that being said, I will not be competing at the Mr. Olympia here in 4 weeks' time. Probably the hardest thing that I can say, because I've spent now it's been a year, preparing for this moment, this weekend coming ahead, and a huge goal of mine. As you know, I spent the last 8-9 years coming for this, and it kind of all fell apart on me. But just to give you some detail, I can't spend the next 15 minutes talking about what transpired these last 7-8 weeks, more like 5-6 weeks, I guess. But to make long story short, the body was not responding as it should be from the get-go. Had some early red flags and just kind of hid that. And then that progressed into me, not being able to keep food down, keep meals down. I was vomiting,
Ew, that's disgusting. He was throwing up.
A meal or two a day, which I would then try to replace. I was nauseous, I was dizzy, and then pair that with some unwanted diarrhea issues as well.
He had diarrhea, pooping.
That I was hiding. I was dealing with those by myself, and then just trying to continue to push through what we do. We're bodybuilders, and we have those prep feels, but these weren't prep feels. My body was fighting me. I was getting no response in the gym, and it came to a breaking point, a very kind of an ugly breaking point that I had to address it with not only Matt, but with the people around me, obviously Ivana. And we made the decision probably 2 weeks ago to just kind of, back off of, everything involved with the prep. I haven't trained in 14-15 days. And I have mainly just because I haven't been able to eat. And if you know me, if you know my history, I am somebody that has to eat a lot of calories, even on prep. I have to eat a lot of calories to keep on the size on my body, the size of the muscle density, and because I have a high metabolism, and I wasn't able to do that. So it was just became a mental thing as well, because I was sitting there, I was, trying to replace the meals that I was vomiting, and it just became a vicious circle of not having enough nutrients, to push the training.
All right, we get the point. So he's got some kind of stomach issue. He's vomiting, throwing up, can't hold food down. He's been sick. I'm joking and stuff. I make jokes, but it was a good decision. I mean, he's young enough where he's, and he's good enough where he's going to qualify next year and do next year's Olympia. Okay, yeah, I get it. It's fine. If you're not holding food down, you don't want to show up to the Olympia and look like crap, because then everybody is going to be talking shit. But the one thing that bothers me about this kid, why are you so fucking handsome? Like, you shouldn't be this handsome. You shouldn't be an elite bodybuilder making a lot of money with a beautiful wife and be handsome. Every bodybuilder and elite bodybuilder should have a face like, and then I'll be happy, because then I'll be the handsome one.